Okay, so I had a problem with them being Viltrumites.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that either. I'm like, when were they ever Viltrumites?
And I thought that the
That's
message was fixed, but they're saying no, it was.
It should have been fixed.
It should have been
I'd have liked it better if
I'm
they
like,
said
since
that it was
when
a lying
have
message.
Kryptonites ever been Viltrumites taking over planets?
And see, that's one thing.
Kryptonians, sorry.
That's one thing I hate because basically, Invincible is based on Superman, but they borrowed from Invincible to put into Superman.
Like, that doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah, it's like you're the original. Why are you biting off the
Why you biting off
inspiration?
the bite?
Yeah, I was say, why you
Biting off
biting
the
off the biter? That doesn't make sense.
Biting off the
So-
bite don't make
Yeah,
any
and,
sense.
I really don't. But I like
I
the
gave
fact
my
that his
opinion
dad
on
was like, you're not who your parents said, or you didn't do what your parents sent you here to do. What you did was you made yourself.
Like fixed footage or not, it had payoff with the conversation with John Kent.
Yeah, it did.
That might be the emotional high point for me, the talk with his pop or whatever.
Yes.
Even though I felt like Lois and Clark had tremendous chemistry throughout the
yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
they did.
Right.
For sure.
Honestly, I love them like tying together like him and his dad's relationship in that movie. That's probably I love that scene. I don't care.
What scene?
Between him and John Kent, that
That was my
like 2 minute talk they had. Probably like
like I said, that was probably the
my favorite
emotional
2
high
minutes.
point of the movie for me. and see, like I don't need all my superheroes grounded, but like if you have more of those scenes with like maybe one or two of the multifaceted plan that Lex Luthor had, like this movie would have knocked it out the park.
Well, I told you. Well, I didn't say it, but I was angry the first half of the movie.
Oh, I want you to elaborate on what that is, though.
Oh, all right. So I felt like the dog was useless, which made me mad because he was like, "Crypto, take me home," and he was licking on his face. Right. I don't think dogs are that dumb. Anyway, I think that I was like,
Well, I told Sauceboi and Lamont, Simi, that it's based on the director's own rescue dog. And he said that his rescue dog has destroyed laptops, has torn up stuff. So that's his personal stuff being introduced into Superman.
All right, so that makes sense. I mean, but he eventually did get him home, so that was a good thing. But then, like I was saying, for the world to turn on him after they translated the message from the mom and dad, it was like everybody instantly forgot how much he had helped and saved the world. But what I also found very interesting was the interview between Lois and Clark, Superman, how she was pointing out how he just made decisions all by himself without not discussing what he was going to do with the president and with the other president, was it Arabia? I thought that was very interesting. She basically said you took matters into your own hands.
I don't have a problem with Superman doing that, but
I'm saying it worked out well,
yeah.
but I still found that a very interesting conversation.
I mean, because we know in the world of superheroes, the good of superheroes always changes governmental policies. Okay, how did you feel about the movie starting with Superman taking an L? The worst L he's ever taken.
I thought that was
great.
I thought it was crazy, and I thought it was honestly kind of funny. I'm like, wow, this is actually this is great.
Like, somebody be super
I was like, that's great.
impossible.
So you think it's better that we didn't see that fight?
Yes.
What? Better than what you mean? Better than yes.
Like, I would have preferred to see the build up to that fight and then see him lose, rather than him just crash landing in Antarctica.
No, but it was a build.
That would have been nice.
He said 30 years ago. 10
Right. So they told us instead of letting us see, which a movie is not supposed to do.
Yeah,
like, you're
but
supposed to show us.
There's more than enough fight scenes in the movie. They fight again. He comes back. He whoop him. You know what I'm saying?
No, he got whooped the second time. Superman didn't even land a blow on the second time.
Yeah, because Lex Luthor was.
Because remember, he said flawless.
What you mean against?
Remember when he first came back?
When he first came back, he got mollywopped again.
Oh yeah. He took an L.
He took 2 L's.
He took 2 L's.
Yeah, which one? I don't know. I think that
But
was
I'm saying,
fine.
even after that, he came back again, and then he cooked him.
No. The Hammer Bravia didn't come back into the movie at all.
So
The Hammer Bravia,
the Hammer Bravia didn't come back.
it didn't come back in it at all.
He was just Ultraman from that.
Yes.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of corny. How do you defeat Superman?
It happens a lot. It happens a whole lot.
When have you seen Superman beaten to the point where he had internal injuries?
Yeah, like, and I could
Doomsday.
tell by the way.
No, he died. That don't count.
No, that don't count.
I could tell by the way he was breathing.
He's trying to give you an
That doesn't
example.
count.
He's just trying to give you an example.
Was that in the very first issue of Superman?
No, who cares?
This isn't the very first issue.
How-
This is technically 3 years in.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
Okay, he didn't get killed by Doomsday 3
So
years
you want
in
to keep
either.
redoing Superman? Oh, start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
All I'm
How many
saying is,
Superman movies you got?
all I said was we should have seen that fight. That's all I said. Because
That's-
We
Superman,
did see a fight between
preference.
Oh, okay,
when he
but not
first
in that
crashed,
hammer. Okay.
again, to be beaten to this extent by a clone of Superman that just had a team in his ear giving him plays.
It's like, you want that. Like, I understand why you want that, but to me, it's
I'm just saying for the point of the story, like, can I see Superman lose? Like, it's not like Superman loses every day. Can I see him lose at least?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You think it would be more
you want
exciting?
to watch him lose, basically.
He said, what?
You basically wanted to actually, you just wanted to watch him lose.
Right, I got dialogue 3 hours ago. He took his first L. Can I see that? Like, can you real? Okay, so basically, okay, in the logic of the movie, we get text description of him losing to somebody you never heard of before. The Hammer of Arabia. That's a new character.
Yeah, but I don't know if I could handle him beating up like that.
But the
And that would have been way more emotional for you as a movie watcher to watch him lose to the Hammer of Arabia.
But the Hammer of Arabia was just alternate.
But you didn't know that.
And then they told us.
You did not know that in the beginning of the movie.
You're not supposed to know everything. You
It
build
unfolds.
the story up.
So if I'm watching a Superman movie, I think I should see who beat Superman to this extent that he's spitting up blood unconscious in the North Pole.
He wasn't unconscious.
Barely conscious in the North Pole.
It was cooked, but they tell you anyway who it was. It was Ultraman and a Super Suit, and that goes to he had a rematch. Well, I mean, they jumped him, but he had a rematch.
But when he went back and forth the Hammer of Arabia, he lost again.
Yeah, he did lose again. It happened.
So I'm saying it would be a better, more concisely told story if I see him lose to a newcomer with no name.
That had my heart down. Like,
Because with all the stuff going on in this movie, I think you could have put in a fight between him and the Hammer of Arabia to start the movie.
yeah, they could have done away with the
I agree.
ending.
They could
Right.
have.
The last scene with him and Mr. Terrific, they didn't see that at all.
I told you those two end credit scenes. I told you those end credit scenes were not worth sitting for.
No, like like actually seeing a fight would have been nice. It would have been nice, right? I don't know. For me, it just doesn't create a problem for me because it's like it gets revealed that it's Ultraman and he does fight him again. And the Hammer of Arabia was just Ultraman in disguise, being a super suit. You know what I mean? And then you see him lose. Secondly, you see him lose again. He did lose again. He lost that fight a second time. He built up and lost again.
So you think Superman, when he was fighting the nanotite girl and Ultraman, then he had the plan to take them all the way up there and then crash dive into the planet?
Yeah, I think he did it on purpose.
Okay.
Because then he said, wait, he said he's the only one sheltered. He said detached from him. Right.
And she said she couldn't.
All right. So let me be clear. All right, I'm giving critical analysis of the movie. I had no problems with this movie.
Okay.
I'm giving a critical analysis to be fair, to be objective.
I feel like your assessment of Kara was.
I hated her though.
That wasn't critical.
I hated Supergirl.
That wasn't critical.
I hated her.
That wasn't critical. That's what I'm saying.
I'm analyzing the character. She had a cameo, and I'm being critical.
That was
Yeah, what was the purpose of her coming in drunk and calling her dog so that she could go fly back off? And why did he need to be babysat? Like, where were you going?
He's a dog.
Did you go?
he's a dog.
The dog belongs to her.
That she doesn't.
Why
take
did
care
you
of
need your
correctly.
cousin to watch the dog?
Because she doesn't take care of him correctly. He literally says, "Well, that it probably explains the lack of boundaries." He says that.
Right, the robot was like, no boundaries.
No boundaries. She says, "No, that probably explains it."
I don't think she should have had a cameo in this movie. That's just me personally.
Because he didn't want to see her in that light. He wants to see all his superheroes in the highest, grandest regard.
Okay, you're wrong, but okay.
She wants to see all your superheroes in the highest.
You're wrong, but it's all right.
So how you want to say?
No, she doesn't.
So what did you want to
So
say?
why
I don't
did
think
they
so.
portray her like that, though?
You're asking me?
That's fine.
But so what was the problem with seeing her like that?
Because it was stupid to me. I hated that character.
Why is it stupid, John?
Because I don't like that character portrayal.
No, you need. Come on. Why is it stupid, John?
I think I already talked about this.
Wait,
Seeing her in the
Explain it
super.
again.
Excuse me.
Explain it.
I have one question. How did his cousin survive if the whole planet got destroyed?
You'll find out.
Oh,
Okay. Before I go into your explanation, okay, Supergirl's origins are retold by somebody named Thomas King. It's called Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, based on Superman, Man of Tomorrow, but just switch the genders. So she was raised on a chunk of Krypton that, when it blew up, like there's a small civilization that survived.
Right.
All right. So that's basically where she and Crypto are from.
Right.
All right. So to answer your question, you said, why did I hate her portrayal? Because she's acting like these ratchet chicks that we see every day on social media. I hate them in real life, so I hate somebody portraying them in fake life in the movie.
It's just your own personal thing.
Exactly. That's my personal opinion. I hate seeing a superhero act like some stupid Instagram model.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. You want to see your heroes in the highest regard.
but it
No, wrong correlation.
So if that's not the case, then there should be no problem with it.
I
To see her portrayed as somebody that I hate, why can't I still hate something that I hate?
But I don't understand why she had to
what
come.
are you asking me right now? What do you mean?
Why did she
Why
have to
did-
come in like that? Drunken and disheveled. Like, I don't understand the concept of that. If that's not about who she is in the comics, why?
Okay, it don't have to be
It don't
beef for
gotta
beef for the
be-
comics.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm totally
It don't
fine
gotta
with
be.
it.
All right, so let's say that's true. But why does she have to come in like that? I agree with John.
It's a
Jones.
different portrayal. Why do a lot of as far as different portrayals go, Mom, it's a different portrayal. Why does anybody have to be the way they are in any movie?
Oh my God.
It's a different portrayal. That's how they want to show the character.
I hate that
And
portrayal.
obviously, if she's gonna have her own movie, let's be real here. She's gonna be like that the entire movie. We've seen enough movies.
Who's gonna sober her? Oh, the Earth sobers her up because
What happened to John
Remember,
Hancock?
she can't be drunk in the
on
yellow
the
suit.
Earth, right?
What happened
So
to
they
John?
did
What
explain
happened to
that.
John Hancock? You remember Hancock?
Okay, so we're pulling for other movies for
No, what
already established IPs?
I'm saying is a hero has to go through a hero's journey. A hero has to grow.
I didn't hate
A hero has to
Hancock.
improve.
I didn't hate
didn't say
Hancock
that.
before he got streamlined or whatever.
But he had a
I thought he
reason
was-
for being
There's a reason to dislike him. There's a reason.
I didn't dislike
You didn't
Hancock
have
at
to,
all.
and that's fine. It's your own personal preference.
And that wasn't him in the highest light. So that baloney you were saying about, he only went to see his superheroes in the highest light. I knew Hancock was going to be
But
needed.
you want to see Kara in the highest light because of what the S represents. But that's what we was talking about.
If she's turned up without wearing the Superman outfit, I'm fine. I gave you the reason for that.
I don't see what difference it makes.
Ironically, two people in uniform are walking past. For them to suddenly start jumping up on a table saying with phones out, that would be a disgrace to their badge and to their uniform.
Yeah, that's the first time we've ever seen cops act out of
But I already told you in the car what happened when those firefighters got caught dancing with the chicks. Do you remember that when they were Upper Darby?
Okay.
When those firefighters were in uniform and they're dancing with some chicks on a truck and they all got fired and stuff like that?
No, I didn't know. But I didn't hear about that.
Okay,
That was on the news.
So here you are pulling one example in real
Okay.
life versus the many we have of cops acting out of order, beating people for no reason. and they don't get
You know,
the
I wasn't talking about that. You know, I wasn't talking
That's
about
what I'm
that.
talking about.
That's not what I'm talking about. Though. I could see if she was, like killing people, which is against the Superman code. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about her just coming in acting like some Instagram chick, some social media chick. I hate her person. Okay, let me break it down. I hate her personality. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I personally hate her personality in the movie.
Okay, that's cool. Like, I don't think like
Will she
supposed to be
stay like that? No, she won't stay
she
like
won't
that.
stay like that. We know
Right.
that. Like, you know she's not gonna stay like that. But
So let me clarify. I hate her personality in this movie.
you hate how she's starting out the movie, and I think
Yeah.
you're supposed to. Not really.
I don't think
like
everybody hates her like this. I personally just can't stand her like this.
Why does she have to be hated?
I mean,
Let's get Big Lil Sis
why does
shoveling
anybody-
food into her
everybody
mouth.
have to be- Why does anybody have to be hated, right? But what I'm saying is, like, it's not like I don't think that's supposed to be like likable, like that she's like that.
I know she goes on a character arc. I know.
You know that. You know what I'm saying?
Character what?
A
Arc.
character arc. That's part of why I don't have a problem with it. It's like she's not going to stay like that. We know she's not going to stay like that. It's supposed to add to her character.
Okay.
And that's why, for me, it's just like, this is cool. Because I already know she's going to go through a journey to be a better person.
Okay.
To be
Did
more
you think she was cool Supergirl was cool in this movie?
That I think she was cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to.
No. I actually yes or no question. Okay, I'm gonna go to everybody.
I said no,
all right,
I don't
Sauceboi. Did you think Supergirl's cameo was cool?
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. You actually the cameo itself? I'm thinking.
Yes, the cameo itself.
The cameo itself, I thought it was funny.
All right, I thought it was a waste. I thought it was more bloated. Again, I said the movie was bloated. There's a lot of stuff in the movie that I think should not have been in the movie.
I will go and see it again.
Okay. It is my second time seeing it.
So that's a good thing because I would not see Jurassic Park the second time. Oh, thank you. But I digress.
Yeah.
So because I wouldn't mind seeing it again, I give it an A.
An A? Oh wow. Sauceboi. A. Sim Czn.
A-.
A. What? Now, why is yours an A-?
Give it an A-. Because I do agree with your point. It is a little bit bloated. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit bloated. Certain things that like don't necessarily make sense, like him blowing into the black hole, that technically doesn't make sense. Because
nobody's thinking about that at the time, though.
Of course, nobody's thinking.
It's like if John hadn't said it, I wouldn't have
Like I said, it's just a critical analysis, and I think if you're ultrally critical, you're also ultrally objective as well. If you bring up everything.
Yeah. And I don't like how they portray. I don't like the fact that James Gunn is biting off his invincible and making the Kryptonians Viltrumites. I don't like that.
I hate that.
I don't like. And Hulk Girl is a waste.
Yeah.
Of time. Character, acting, waste of time. I don't know why.
They didn't really build her up as much as they built up
Mr. Terrific.
Lantern and Mr. Terrific.
They didn't build Mr. Terrific up at all. You don't know anything about Mr. Terrific.
But I love this.
But they
I
show
love
why he's
everything
Mr.
that
Terrific.
Yeah.
like his portrayal in the movie explained who he was.
But
To me.
but I'm just saying, like, if you didn't know who they were, you'd be like, who are all these people?
Right, I still don't know what he is, but I think his acting in the movie kind of explained, like, he's really smart. He don't need nobody to tell him Mr. Terrific. But the scene about the garage door was hilarious.
That was funny. Yeah, that was funny. I remember when I first saw it, I said, why is this door moving this slow?
And then Lois said, like, so you have a special car in here, but you couldn't get a faster garage door.
All right, so seeing it the second time around, I like it a little bit more, but it's still a B to me, which is still a good
B.
grade. Yeah, it's like I said, right. I don't hate this movie. That's what I'm saying. I'm just being ultrally critical over everything, so I don't miss something.
Yeah. All right, no, you don't dislike the movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen it the second time if it sucked.
You just looking at it from an honest point of view.
Yeah. All right, so we
I
got.
definitely wouldn't see Jurassic Park again.
All right, so A-, A. And the person holding the camera, The Great Expanse by John Bat 426, B. And that's going to do it for their first time watching Super. Peace.